Hi friends, once again welcome to Inspo English and for another session on grammar. See, I posted 2 videos on tag questions. Hope you attempted it. If you haven't done that, please do it first and then come to the worksheet and you will find it very easy. Even without watching the video, you can attempt it. And if you find any difficulty, if you feel any kind of doubt, of course you can go back to the videos and then come back to the questions. I don't underestimate your knowledge of grammar. Most of you know it, but it will be very useful for the beginners and for the students and for those who attempt entrance examinations and board exams, etc., etc. Okay, let's come to these sentences. As I said, I have chosen some 16 sentences and try to include almost all different types of sentences that are possible. Let's consider them one by one. The first one is, you have plenty of time. Here the verb is have. You have. Okay. Then next sentence is, we could scarcely help the poor. Scarcely, as I said, it's a word having negative meaning, so you must be careful when you add the tag. And let me remind you, when you add the tag, if there is a full stop at the end of the sentence, you have to remove it, then add a comma, and then attach the tag in small letters and end it with a question mark. That is the way how you have to do it. So second one, we could scarcely help the poor. Third one, a few teachers attended the training. Few is negative, but a few is positive. Okay, then attended is the verb. So I am giving you certain clues. Okay, that is past form. Once again, to recollect, if the form of the verb is do, then you have to use do in the tag. If it is did, that means past tense, then you have to add the tag with the did. If it is does, that means third person singular and present tense, then you may have to use does. If there is the presence of an auxiliary verb, of course, you can use that to frame or to attach the tag. Then, so a few teachers attended the training. Fourth one, there were only 10 students present. Here, there is an auxiliary verb. Okay, there were only 10 students present. Then, next one, that child isn't very smart. That child isn't very smart. Here it is negative and is there. That is the form of the be. Then what is to be used or how the tag is to be attached, do it. Then sixth one can be always correct. One can be always correct. To err is human and to forgive is divine. Sometimes we may go wrong. And it is gentlemanly to admit that mistake and correct ourselves. So, one can be always correct. One can be. So, can is there, another auxiliary. That whether you can use it or not, you just decide and attach the tag. Seventh one, I am stouter than you. I am stouter than you. This is a different type of sentence. There is an exception, a special case. I think you remember it. Otherwise, go back to the video, watch it and then come back to the worksheet. Eighth one, he seems very tired. This is a does form of the verb. Okay. He seems very tired. Third person singular subject and does form of the verb is used. The ninth one, He used to be an expert motivation speaker. Used to. There is the effect of past tense. So you may have to attach tag according to that. 10th one. You must not be gloomy. We cannot say like that actually. The sentence is there, okay, but it's human nature. Sometimes we may have to be gloomy, or sometimes we may be forced to be gloomy. That depends on your state of mind, isn't it? So you cannot say that you must not be gloomy. Okay, one can never be always pleasant. You must not be gloomy, but must is there. That is a model auxiliary. So what you have to do there, do it and attach the tag. 11th one, please pass the salt. That is part of table manners. Okay, please pass the salt. We Malayalis are actually a little back. Okay, not up to the mark in keeping table manners and all that. Maybe our culture is like that, a different one. I don't say it's wrong, but it's always good to be good mannered when you eat with others. Okay, when you share a table, the same table. Okay, then please pass the salt. It's a different type of sentence, a simple request, imperative. What type of tag is to be added, you have to decide. Then let's have an outing today. Outing, you know the meaning, is just go for a pleasure trip outside, maybe a walking tour only. Let's have an outing today. Then 13th one, use your common sense. This is again a different type of sentence. Use your common sense, a kind of a rebuke, a scolding. Then what type of tag is to be added? 14th one, everyone welcome to me warmly. Everyone actually takes a singular verb, and that's why here it is past tense, but when it is present tense, we take the third form, that is S form, but it's an exception, special case. Everyone welcomed me warmly. I hope you remember. Try to recollect and do it. Then 15th one, none of the students reported in time. Here none is like scarcely a negative term, negative word having negative meaning. So what tag is to be added? Do it with care. And the last one, 16th. Some of us attended the course. Some of us. Okay. Then attended, past tense is there. Sentence is positive. So what tag is to be attached, that you have to decide and do it. So these are the 16 sentences I have chosen for you, selected for you. So try to attempt it. As I said earlier, if you find any difficulty in attaching the tag to any of these statements, then go back to the videos on tag questions. There are 2. Visit my channel, okay, YouTube, that is inspoenglish.edu. Come back to the worksheet once again and attempt it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye till we meet.